your content can replace your follow-up process. What people have to understand is that there's basically this time gap, right? So when we start generating leads, we get names, email addresses, phone numbers, right? And we as agents, or most agents anyway, in their sales process, they begin to follow up, taking these steps, these manual activities to interact with those people. But what they're missing, right? New lead and then follow-up activities. What they're missing is this thing called indoctrination, which is why it takes 8 to 12 touches before somebody really even wants to talk to you. When we get into buying mode, we go into discovery mode, right? It's like when you go find a new product, the first thing you do is you go start looking for reviews. And you're not looking for things that you like about it, you're looking for things that you don't like about it, right? Our mind is designed to find the flaw in whatever it is that we're trying to research. So we don't look for reasons to buy, we look for reasons not to buy. And when you're not indoctrinating people, and this is what your video content can do, your brand can do, when you're not indoctrinating people, you're missing out on a massive opportunity. And so when you get started, you start generating leads, I still encourage you to follow up. But you're going to get to a point, whether it's 3 months or 6 months, depends on how much content you create, where your content, your marketing will be doing all of the heavy lifting for you. I've never followed up with a lead inside of my company because I didn't want to, A. B, there's no way. We were generating, in some cases, 200 to 300 leads a day. It's very difficult to follow up with that many people, right? So I have to take a step back and figure out how can I do this in a different way. And so my answer to that, which is the answer for most people, is I'm going to put out video content every single day, and that is what is going to follow up with the prospects that I'm generating. And so an agent's take from this is when we're building out a client generation system, when you start putting out a piece of video content a day, I highly encourage cold prospecting to replace that with content creation. If you can spend 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours a day, instead of consuming content, but putting content out there and creating something for those leads that you're generating to discover, your marketing, the video work you're doing, the brand will do all of the heavy lifting for you. And what will happen is you'll start getting more people reach out to you and say, hey, I followed you for a long time. I've watched your stuff. I want you to come list my house. Or, hey, I've been following you for a while and I think that you're the person that's gonna help me buy a home. All of the selling will be done. And that is powerful. So remember, if you can create video content every day instead of some of the other prospecting things that you might be doing, and these videos can be about anything, about your day, about a transaction, about an experience, but if you can create content every day that lead that you're generating begins to see, the marketing, the branding, the video, it does all the heavy lifting, your prospects get indoctrinated, and you have more people that will be calling you to be their realtor.